So this morning I took a picture of this garden, which like I said, I hadn't dorked with either of these gardens all year long. I had the floor work, the garage ceiling work, this other stuff in the garage. I mean, I was doing other things, right? So I didn't tend to these at all. But my son planted this Japanese melon, and this morning I took a picture and I was like, I'm gonna start weeding this out. So I did. I weeded this out probably after, maybe, I don't know, maybe before or after that photo, but I did this, weeded this, and what's left over here is, I mean, there's weeds in there, trust me, right? You can see them. But this is that's the melon he planted. That right there, maybe you can see it, that's a tomato vine I didn't plant, it just came up. There's some weeds I can definitely pull. But this thing here, this is the third year. I'm getting all this metal out too. This is the third year that this blackberry bush has come up. And man, it's like taken over. I'm thinking, in reality, I'm gonna make this garden bed go all the way down and just let the thornless blackberry grow in it, and then extend this thing down and make this like true vegetables. But anyway, I don't want to get the weeds. I don't want to because it's planting weed as this running is putting runners and it's coming back up, and it's kind of hard to, with those vines coming in. You can see that there's a teeny tiny tomato starting there. I'm going to try to hit all the vines here. That morning glory, it's invasive. It keeps coming back. It's in between the fences. Anyway, so I'm doing that. And spread that dirt yesterday. I'm putting it in this cart. And up here, this is mostly flat now. So it's mostly flat. The wood, I'm putting all the green in there, spreading it out, and that'll be a good mix and get it started for when I put the leaves in there. I am going to come back to working on this. I have to do the modeling though, and it's hot out here. I don't know what the heat index is currently, but I believe it is hot. Let's see what else. I talked to my friend who's he's literally a professional certified civil engineer. And regarding that up there, when I was talking to him, I was saying, I'm trying to move all this dirt so I can get all that out so I can put that dirt here. And it was going to be about 7 cubic yards. And he was saying, no. How big are you digging? And I was going to do 24 inches deep, 24 inches wide, and then use cinder blocks. And I was saying that, I can't remember the one cinder block's 8 inches. So, and you want to do 7 inches minimum to keep your wood off the ground. You can see there, right? That the siding hitting the brick is about 7 to 9 inches off the ground. On the higher side, it's even higher, and that's so like when the rain hits, it doesn't splash on the siding. And so I was going to do it like that, but I wasn't going to put brick outside the cinder block. And he was saying, no, you don't need to do all that. And even though I'm going to have a bunch of heavy stuff in there, namely that motorcycle's, I think, 450 pounds, and the other motorcycle's 200 some pounds, maybe 250, and I don't want it to sag. He was saying you don't need to dig that deep. And the other thing he said, which I didn't realize, but it makes sense, the cinder block is porous, and because it's porous, it'll let water in. And so he was saying, don't use cinder block, just use cement and pour forms. So also only go about 9 inches deep, 4 inches of cement, and then after you had your base, build it up. So I don't know, I'm gonna draw up that and kind of come up with a, give him some look at some plans and tell me what he thinks. It's always good to collaborate with people, right? And then I'm gonna give him this dirt here. I tried everybody in my neighborhood about, and I think this one guy next to me is gonna get some dirt, but I'm gonna get all this out and let him bag it up and sell it if he wants. Other than that, I'm just taking a break here. Come back a little later. Have a good one.